Alrighty, everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro gaming, and I hope you guys are excited. Can't stop saying the S noise. Welcome. The day today is 10/23/2025, October 23rd. You could probably hear that. You could probably tell already that I've smoked a little weed today, had a lot of coffee. So today we're going to do something I think pretty similar to yesterday, which is immediately go to Nasty's loot. And hopefully not lose my, but the difference today is today I've, had a night to sleep on it, and we're going to take it much more chill here. We're going to try to do full playthroughs of the level more as much as possible. Trying to get too stuck in save state mode. And yeah, when it was funny with when Squid told me, and it's not Squid's fault, but when Squid told me yesterday that you could do this strat differently, it totally crushed my whole world, because for the last however many hours I had been practicing it the wrong way. But that's okay. I mean, it's all part of the learning process. What's up, Maggie? What's up, Milkman? Fuel? Hope you guys are doing well today. Anyone in the Twitch? Not even anyone in the Twitch chat yet. Pretty slow day, I must say. But yeah, maybe they'll catch up here in a bit. Welcome, everyone. YouTube are the real first early chatters. There we go, Probo. What's up? What's up, Grant? Hey guys, welcome. So yeah, so today we're in a familiar spot. This little dude, look at this skybox, man. I mean, shit. Like, this is what it's all about. I should have made the thumbnail for these streams loot, because that's where I'm spending most of my time lately, trying to learn this Super Dave strat. Just take a moment and soak it all in. Oh, good luck, Milkman. What's up, Brew Pub? Dude, it's the answer, Brew Pub. I go there all the time. Oh, that's so funny, yeah. What's up, Corey? Is that Corey there? The homie. Dude, best LAN parties I've ever been to. And I haven't been to many, to be fair. Though, to be fair, and this is kind of a sad reality, is that LAN parties were like a thing before my time. Like, I'd talk to Craig. You guys know Craig. Link at Craig in the chat. He would like bring his whole computer over to his buddy's place and play WoW for like 2 days straight. Like, that was before my time, you know? So going to these little brewery, little gamer meetup LAN parties is so fun, dude. It is such a treat. So yeah, shout outs to the Answer Brew Pub. Place is great. And amazing beer as well. Some of the best sour, probably the best sour, whenever they have that fucking lambic. Oh my god. Corey knows. Anyways, place is good. Still think I should make the skyboxes into mouse pads? Dude, that'd be sick. I don't know, I think Fourth Wall, the website that I use for merch, I think they do mouse pads. That sounds like something they would do. Just put the skybox as like a big, like, super wide mouse pad that covers the keyboard and mouse. That'd be cool. No, you're right. I remember you suggesting that to me before, and I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. I don't want to do more merch. It's like, I might as well. Nice. Getting the strat. Okay. Let's try to do whole play. Let's try to no reset this level. Oh, get up there. Oops. Perfect movement. All right. Nice recovery. That's good to practice that recovery anyways. Oh, don't fuck with me. Double stare. Oh, I flamed way too early there. Or rather, yeah, it was the wrong position anyways, even if I did the inputs correct. Full hop here. Wait for him. Beautiful. Very nice. Better with that. Alright, go for the 2-ball. No, I think with the 2-ball you should do the triangle press. Right? Nice. And let's just finish off the rest of the level, why not? Get those, really work on these double stairs. I'm gonna make a save slot right here, actually. Because I never go for these double stairs, but I'm pretty sure they're faster. What's up, Rot Lad and Pickle? I really should work on that that movement down there. Here, once I finish the treasure room. The treasure room isn't really anything to practice. You know, it's pretty simple movement. Like, there might be a better way to do the treasure room. Oops. But so far, this is like the best you could hope for is a side swipe on the 3rd box while going for the 2nd one. But like, that's gonna be the best way to do that. Like, you know what I mean? There's been very little contention in my, surprisingly, in my day for like the best way to do the treasure room. I've heard people kind of talk about it and theorize, but it's always just come back to that particular cleanup. Charging into that chest and then getting the invincibility on the 2nd. Hopefully getting a side swipe on the one in between. And that's like all you can do and clean up like that corner, that corner, that corner. You know, just clean it up clockwise, basically. So, just kind of interesting, because you'd think the treasure room would be like a, I don't know, more contentious for how many fucking gems there are to pick up there. The other thing is, I don't know how many of the gems in the treasure room are actual RNG. Because normally with firework chests, the gems are RNG to some degree, but the ones in the firework room, like, they go to specific places. Like, you know, sometimes when a gem, like a firework chest explodes, like the gems go out really far to certain areas. So I don't know, I think it's probably partial RNG, at least. I don't think it's like not RNG, but probably partial. Anyways, let's do the whole level again. Nice. Nope. Okay, so here's the backup. This is good practice. Backup route. And before I do this whole backup route, I just kind of want to check something here. I'll make save slot 3 right here. And this movement I want to look at. In fact, I'll make the save slot right here. Wait, am I even making save states? Dude, I'm not. There we go. Because what I need to practice is grabbing these and then doing that. Right now my movement is this, which is really slow. Turn around, bonk, and then do that, which is like, that works. But the faster thing to do would be double flame charge, and then fade back the, like this. And then hit it, you know, do the turnaround without having to stop and turn around, you know what I'm saying? But you really gotta like fade back hard with that. And you can't, oh, and the other thing is you can't jump. I gotta remember you can't jump, so you have to do it like this. Because during this part, you'd have a really high height cap. And in order to fly all the way up to the height cap from like really low, you need to have momentum conserved. So we like swoop down. This part blows my mind. We swoop down here and charge out of the air. And what happens is when you swoop down, you get a lot of momentum and you store that momentum while you're grounded. So you charge out of the air and then you're on the ground. If you jump like that, you lose it all. But if you bonk into, if you charge jump, because you're always in the charging animation you see from the ground to the air. So when you bonk on a wall from a charge jump, you are able to release all that momentum and fly super high up into the air. It's so crazy. You know, it's just it's so crazy, the level of nuance to the height cap. It's a lot of fun to play with, honestly. If I could nerd out I hope you guys don't mind me nerding out for a second. I feel like this is a safe space to nerd out. But yeah, feeling a lot better about... I feel like I'm getting better at these strats every day. Like, I'm gonna go back to Wizard Peak soon and re-look at that shit. Yeah, I'm turning up too early. Karami, thank you for the 15 months. Hey, hey, hey. Always glad to see me streaming. Good luck on the runs. Thank you, Karami. Love you. Thank you for the first sub of the day, by the way. We're still keeping it over 600 on Twitch, which is very, very much appreciated. Hopefully we're still at around like 100 YouTube members. Thanks, everybody, for supporting. We need a better breakdown from Todd. Yeah, Todd. We need some chat explainers to explain everything in this game so I don't have to. Make my life easy. What's up, Beard? Thank you for the good luck. What's up, Sebastian, Ed. Bradley, I see you up there. Welcome, Brad. What's up, Zach? Dude, I'm doing good, man. I'm gonna sip my water. Let's get it. What's up, Patrick? We need more footballers. Are we talking like American football, or you gotta specify, because this is a worldly chat room, you know? There we go. Yes. Dude, it's like you just start to know when it's gonna work and when it's not. You really have... The key is to pull up late. That's why I keep hitting the ceiling there. Is because I'm trying to pull up as late as possible. I need to figure out a better way to do that. You believed in the space we all have for Ronaldo? Dude, hell yeah. Ronaldo is a fucking... What did he do yesterday? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, he was talking about like Israel and shit. We were talking about like politics for like a little while, and then like we mentioned Israel in passing, like, oh yeah, that's fucked up. We said it's fucked up, the genocide that's happening over there. And then Ronaldo, like at that point I set off a switch for Ronaldo where he like was like, actually it's not a genocide. And it's actually a massacre. And then people are like, shut the fuck up. And he's like, well, actually... actually, no, shut the fuck up. He just keeps arguing. And this went on for like the entire run. To the point where we were like, Ronaldo, you're the best, man. Like, you're a celebrity. Like, we don't even care about what you were talking about anymore. Like, he is so... Like, the fucking hard-headedness. You know, it's like, it's just admirable. The king of actually. So yeah, we came full circle. We stopped caring about Ronaldo's opinions and just were like, we love you, Ronaldo. He was the celebrity. That's right. I forgot all about Ronaldo, actually. He'll probably be back today, I bet. Shout out Ronaldo. Yeah, we got a fucking Reddit history buff in the chat or whatever. No, and it was so bad that I had to give him a red card, I remember. Because he wouldn't shut the fuck up. He already got the yellow card, I had to give him a red card. Like he was on the fucking football field. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck. So stupid. Alright. Let's grab some shit. Let's get this strat. Let's calm down. I think the play is to press triangle, if I'm being honest. Because charging is bad, pressing down is like, is very precise. I think triangle is the play, because triangle doesn't, doesn't affect your flame cooldown, I don't think. Like, if I were to just, like, flame... Hold on. Flame, triangle... Wait. Flame, triangle... Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't affect the flame timing, I don't think. For the second flame. But I need to get this, this better. I'm still really bad at this turnaround. Ooh, that was almost it. I just needed to be more like 90 degrees on it. You guys don't even realize how precise, like, now that I've done this for a few days, I'm seeing how precise this, this flop is. I'm, like, starting to understand it a little more. I'm starting to understand, like, what I'm doing wrong whenever I do something wrong. This should be good. Oh, wasn't perfectly 90. Too low. No, that pulled up too early. Chocobo, thank you for the 27 months. Appreciate the prime, man. Hope you're having a fabulous day. And shout out Vane Silence for the YouTube gift. Just saw that as well. Appreciate you, Vane. Let me make sure I'm logged in on there. I guess I just didn't hear it. We're starting early today. Yeah, I guess a bit of an early stream. Nice, there we go. And then... No! Damn! It feels like the more I practice this, the worse I get at it. Like, I was doing good at this at first. What's up, Michael Link? Thank you for the good luck. So bad, dude. Wait, do I have the higher height cap now? No. Let me do this anyways. When I fully land up there, I should just reset the whole level, just for safety. Because the height cap doesn't save between, or the height cap like doesn't reset between save states, so if I do accidentally raise it, that like fucks with the execution of this trick. There we go. Yeah, it's weird. I was getting it so good at first, but now it's like, wait a minute. There we go. Perfect. Yes, that's exactly what you want. That should hit the thief. It did not. That's fine. You can just do that. But that's the kind of double flames you want there. Keep it moving. Oh, I forgot to go for the double stare. I forgot to do the correct inputs there. Was not ready for that plane. Nice. Oop. You gotta wait till you go all the way over it before you charge. Is that enough? I missed the rocket, by the way. Technically it was enough, but probably not worth with that low of a proxy. Also make sure to jump all the way up on that. Been on Road Rash 3D, dude, on N64, such a good game. I would love to just casually just play that game one day. Just do a playthrough of Road Rash. It was a wild flight that used to mess you up real bad. That's pretty much the hardest flight level right there, so don't feel too bad. Most people get stuck on that one. Thanks for explaining this for me, Megan. Appreciate that. Keeping the chat laced up. Yeah, I should probably make a command that way. But, you know, I'll tell you what, to anyone who's, like, curious about, like, the strats I'm doing here or any of the other, like, complicated shit I'm practicing in this game, check out my latest video on my YouTube channel, which talks about all of the newest, riskiest strats that I'm trying to incorporate into the game. So anytime I'm practicing, if you watch that video, it'll generally probably address at some point the route, the shit I'm doing with like full visualizations and stuff, you know what I mean? So if you're curious about learning more about what all this shit, especially with this strat here in loot. Oh shit. I mean, to be fair, I don't go like that in depth. Like, I'm not like Pan and Coic level of explanation. I'm just kind of giving like an overview of each, like what I'm doing. And anyways, I'm gonna get out of this level. Let's head over to Wizard Peak and work on that supercharge a bit. But yeah, I should definitely start going for these routes, I think. Even though they're probably gonna go badly, like, I might as well just start doing them in runs. Now that I've, like, practiced them for, like, a week plus straight, like, like, I might as well, right? Like, at this point, there's no use going for the old strat, like, intentionally going for the old strats, unless I'm on, like, world record pace or something. It's like, who cares? Which is not gonna be happening anytime soon. I'm still struggling to get a 122, mind you. Oh, make it! Yes! The fucking squid. Let me practice that a little. I need to... whatever, I'll just do it. There we go. Call me Squid Jr. Alright. It's so funny, like, these strats, man. Alright. I'm here for the supercharge. Oh, sucks to mess up that part. It's very specific movement to like hit that shit out of the fade back. And when you fuck it up, it's just like, yeah, whatever. The whole area is just like, oh my god, turn around a million times. Literally, you miss one thing there, and it's like you're turning around twice at least. Actually, can I talk to this dragon again? I think it should be like right here, right? Yeah. Fine. Too much speed. So yeah, when I do this strat, I have to like come off of here and then charge jump and then do that. Yeah, that's correct. Correct speed now. Now, just don't miss any of those guys and don't do that. Just don't do all of what I just did there and you'll be good. If I at least get this, I'm happy. Because then, like, I may still have to go and, let me just see what this recovery looks like, because I'll have to go up the other ramp again. So it kind of makes it pointless, in a sense. But, like, so I have to hit this guy. But, like, in theory, I could just go back around like this. Instead of going all the way up to the greens. But I would need enough, which I did have enough supercharged speed there. So... let me keep practicing that scenario real quick. Like, just doing this. This is like if I got the greens. But I left, like, one of these guys on the left. We wouldn't jump up there. Because the whole, like, setup with that, like, works because you're jumping off the shelf. I'm trying to find a way to do it without jumping off the shelf. Like, just quickly turning it around for any wizards I may have missed, you know? But it's tough to get enough height with that. Yeah, I feel like the full hop there is like not doing a good job conserving momentum. I should try some different kind of movement to turn this around. Like, maybe I could try, like, walking out of the supercharge in a circle. No. That was bad. Yeah, that just doesn't work. Let me try it the other way around. That's not enough, I don't think. I really can't think of a better way to do this than this. To like go all the way up like that and then just charge back down. And hopefully that gives you enough speed. Like as a recovery. This is like, say I got those greens on the shelf here and I don't have to like... The other hard thing is like not bonking on that guy. I'm noticing that's like a recurring issue. So I gotta like hit him off to the right if I'm gonna do that. Ooh, and then you wanna be careful not to do that. I mean, this whole fucking recovery is just ass, you know? That's probably not enough speed. You'd have to like just jump up here and then land here and then just do that. Like do the normal strat. That's probably landed too far down, but is it enough? No. I think honestly, yeah. If you fuck up any of the wizards or these two gems, you just gotta fully land back up here. And that's that. You know, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. To do anything else would be just kind of dumb. Okay, and I gotta make sure I don't jump there. It's funny to think if I start doing this in runs, I gotta get used to all these fucking backups. That's why Dave does this. That's why Dave does this turnaround. Because it's like, yeah, the turnaround's slow, but at least you guarantee the wizard kills. You know, so it's like, I might as well just do that. You know? Like, it's really, the more I practice this, the more I realize the only way this route is viable is if you do that. You know? It costs 2 seconds of the 5 seconds that you're saving or whatever. That's too much speed, by the way, but yeah. It costs like 2 or 3 seconds out of the hopefully 4 or 5 seconds that this strat saves. But as long as you get the 2 greens on the shelf and all the wizards, then it's worth. This is probably the way to do it in runs. I gotta concede to Dave. I was really headstrong about like doing the charge through the triple kill, so to speak, the triple wizard charge. I was really like wanting to make this work. In my head, I'm thinking with enough practice, this will work. That. Oh, there it is. There you go. Now you don't have to do a 2-second turnaround, 3-second turnaround. So it's like really tempting to go for this version of it. It's really tempting, but it's just like so hard to get that consistent, man. Like if I could do that consistently, that'd be great. But part of the problem isn't even just like with my positioning or speed. It's with the animation of these wizard guys. It's super inconsistent. So that even if you do the right strat, which I've just done twice in a row now, let me continue the route out of curiosity. So even if you do have the strat down, it's like you could still get fucked by the wizard animations cucking you. Like you do not want to play it risky on these wizards, man. I gotta go that way. I fucked that up, but whatever. And then not to mention there's that awkward charge there through the final wizard. So it's like a way crazier version of the strat. Like this is like, it just makes more sense to, I think it still saves time if you do this turnaround. The way Dave does it, he goes and grabs like a bunch of extra gems, which I don't personally think is necessary. I think it's faster just with the, like, the smallest turnaround possible. That's just, like, my hunch. Because Dave does this. Dave goes all the way over here, grabs this box, grabs all this. That's just, like, an extra second. I guess, like, you're saving that. It's, like, hardly faster, you know? Compared to just grabbing that shit manually after the dragon. You do this. Like, how long does that take? A second? And then how long does the extra supercharge time take? Like, a second, you know? So it doesn't really matter. So I don't think I'm gonna do it like that, but I will do this. In runs, today. Wait, turn harder. Oh, but don't, be careful, don't half-ass it. You either turn it tight or you turn it wide, but you don't do in between or else you go over that, that river and get your supercharge canceled. And then I gotta get used to hitting them as well. Maybe it is smarter to go grab that box just so you can aim the hit on them a little better. Maybe I'm just realizing that I should just do it the way Dave does. The only other player that goes for this strat. Maybe that's the realization I'm coming to here. Starting a new job today. Ooh, good luck at the new job, Lazops. Time the whole level with each strat. That'll be easy. Give me a fucking minute. I'm trying to learn the strat first. The bigger of a section of a level that you're timing, the harder it is to time, to record good segments of it and like have something reliable. So usually when I time stuff, it'll just be like an individual like charge like this, you know, like less than, usually a less than 10-second segment is usually what I'll time. Anything more than that becomes really difficult for me at least to time because like it feels like it'd make more sense to just task it out, you know, rather than try over and over to get a good, because what ends up happening is you try getting a good segment, you're focusing more on getting the good segment than you are on actually learning the strat, you know what I'm saying? And right now I'm still like learning, you know, I'm in learning mode. And you don't end up, you end up not getting, because you're still learning, you don't end up getting a really good segment and the timing becomes useless anyways. You see kind of the conundrum with like, oh, just time the whole level. It's like, well, if I was perfect, then yeah, that would make sense. Lee March Madness, thank you for the sub for 8 months. I like the wide way. It feels more aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I hear you. Trying to get it the short way though. But if I can't get these wizards consistent with the short way, then I probably will end up doing the wide way. You end up losing as much as time as you save by doing it the wide way. So it doesn't matter. I might just, we got this, we got this. I want to get it the short way once or twice at least. Dude, I just can't. I literally can't. I might have to do it the wide way. Because, like, what I'm seeing is, like, I would have to, like, go... I'd have to basically go over the ravine, you know? I was getting it before, but I just couldn't figure it out now. Here, let me just start from, up at the other ramp. Don't worry about connecting the movement so much. Here's the wide way. I almost fell down there. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I almost still had it. I should just do it like that. I should just do it. I gotta concede and just do it the Dave way. Dave is a fucking 120% gamer beyond his time. Truly. Yeah. I mean, it just feels like easier to get the wall, the jump against the wall as well, this way. So I gotta concede. I gotta concede to the Dave way versus the triple kill. Because even though that triple kill looks good, it's like, you're gonna miss it like at least half the time. Even if you do it right, you're still gonna miss it. Because of like animations and stuff. Oh. What's up, Tracy? Thank you for the good luck. But yeah, congrats, Michael, on the wood cutting and fire making levels. I'm glad to see you've been getting addicted to RuneScape. I mean, I don't know if I'm glad, but it's wholesome. It's wholesome for me as a fellow RuneScape addict. Oops. Oh, come on. That almost worked. Nope. I had too much speed. Too hard. Try the short turnaround again. Oops. Maybe if I like ramp off the what's it called? The wall a little bit more. That's what you don't want. You don't want to go over that ravine. Yeah, and I agree. Someone said in the chat, it feels like the developers kind of intended this. I get what you're saying. Also cool that you kill the big wizard there as well, because then you don't have to grab him at the end. That's saving additional time. Like an additional second or so. And that's the fastest way to do it. You gotta get that red though. It's hard. It's a lot harder to clean up and make the supercharge all the way to the island, even when you do get the jump. Yeah, it's a cool ass strat. I'll go for it in runs today. I'll go for it. I'll definitely do a run today, just like yesterday. I might not do two, but I'll at least do one. Let me just go this way. Normal. I wonder, hold on. I wonder, let me go back up here. Or I guess up here, I should make a save state. This would be a post-death abuse movement. Oh my god, getting the perfect spot. Cosplaying a respawn to Spyro here. Okay. And you'd hit that third guy, I believe. Yeah, you hit this guy. And go here. You know, all these, or actually none of these boxes would be collected, but all of these ones right here would be collected. So I'm wondering, like, is the movement any different? I guess not, right? No, I don't think it is. Yeah, do the ramp. Do like swag and do like the vortex ramp there, since you don't need those gems anyway. Except that don't land in the water. Doing it this way also, the other benefit of doing it this way is you can supercharge all the way to the island and go through these, which saves like another second or two off the old route. So it's really cool the way this like fucking... There's like lots of like hidden time saves within this route, which is really nice. I should not go for that, because I'm asking to get my supercharge canceled going for that. But it is fun. The vortex jump. People who play Vortex can do that jump, like, all the way up to the end of the level, basically. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do feel like I should just stay on the right side there, because I do have to kill this guy. Just stay on the right side and then just turn it as hard as I can. Rather than trying to, like, you know... Normally in runs, what I do is I'd, like, hit these two guys, then go left, then go right like that for maximum safety, and that's probably just the way to do it. But I'm just looking for swaggy or just stupid ways, now that I don't need to collect the gems down here. But you might as well not, you know. At least I don't have to go all the way to the left. Now I can, like, stay in the middle and then turn it, which I guess I could have done before. Stay to the right. If you go too far, yeah, you should just go to the middle of the second ramp here, and then turn it to the right. No need to overcomplicate it. Get all those. That's like too much speed, actually. I gotta be careful with that. Jump off the side. Like in any percent. What the fuck? Did you guys know? A lot of people, even Spyro players don't know this, that this ramp tapers off at the top, like it gets flatter near the top than it does down here. Like this is technically a better angle of, like, to jump than here. And what's extra fucked up about it? What's extra fucked up about this, like, little height different, or angle difference on this ramp is that if you jump too late, going straight on, like how any normal, you know, any reasonable human would, jump as late as possible going straight on, it's possible that if you, like, hold X and square too hard here, that you'll get a skitter on this part. You'll get the fucking, you'll get your supercharge canceled is the TLDR, is what that means. You'll get your supercharge canceled on this. So you have to think about not going straight off this ramp, but going off, like, this side of it. This, like, point, this right side point. That way you can avoid getting your supercharge canceled more often. But if you just go straight at it, there's a high likelihood that you'll skitter and cancel your supercharge. And a lot of even, like, speedrunners of this game don't know that. So yeah, so like in any, when you have too much speed, you actually want to jump off even lower, like down over here. But if you don't have that much speed, you want to jump off this right point. Pretty interesting. And the same is true of here. You see it tapers off here. So it's like here you just gotta get, there's no strat, you just gotta get lucky. Here you just have to hope and pray to God that your supercharge doesn't get canceled. And you get one of those, like, half jumps that, like, gets, like, barely, maybe, hopefully can glide over there. And you can technically make this glide as well from the shelf if you do get stuck up here. But it's a tough glide. All right, let me do the route thing one more time. Let me reset the level, do this whole, like, little cute route here. Oh, I missed the, I need to make sure I hit that big wizard there. That's an important part of this. The boxes and shit don't matter here, the big wizard does. There we go. Nice. Ooh, grab the red, don't forget. Ugh. Perfect cleanup. Yeah, I was unsure about that thief. Let's continue. Let's see if, will it respawn me at the right point? Let's see. No, that's fine, doesn't matter. Respawn the level, do this. But yeah, I think I understand it. I understand it now. Oops, and then say this happens. Say this happens in a run. Should I jump off of here, or should I jump off of here? I think you're supposed to jump off of here. Let me make a save state here and explore that. Because it's still a recovery if I do that. You know what I'm saying? I can still hit the death abuse and basically do the whole route as normal if, you know, if I fuck up landing on this so bad that I stop supercharging. I need to be able to hit this glide now as a recovery more often. I have to wait longer in the air. When you're gliding for distance, you want to wait like uncomfortably long in the air. I'm trying to decide whether I want to like aim for... Yeah, I feel like this edge is the one I want to aim for, not this one. This edge seems like the more lenient one. No way I make that. Now let me see if you can make this jump from over here now. Like if the height makes up for the distance. I made it once. What if I did a boost? Like a boost right here? Or like say I come this way. There you go. You see that boost? You want to like curve it in. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe try it going this way. There you go. See that? I boosted the jump. You want to jump charge into a single skidder into a jump. Magically, thank you for the Prime for 39 months. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. No, this jump is not in the fastest route supercharges through this. I'm practicing a recovery in case you get stuck here and still need to clean up that island, which can happen now with this route. I'm still on the fence about whether I just want to go for the jump just raw like this. Or go for the boost like that. I feel like the boost is like the play, right? Like, and you need a lot of speed as you're going for that. Like, you want to like actually double, yeah. You want to, it's not even about jumping off the farthest edge. It's about having enough momentum conserved. So you want to double jump charge, actually. So that way you build up the best initial, because you're not going to have a lot of space to charge up here. So you want a jump charge to be max speed charging before the second jump charge for the boost into skidder, into full hop. So jump charge, skidder, full hop is like all the things happening there. Which I'm letting go of the buttons a little too quick. I need to get the right holds on these buttons. Does it make more sense if I just... No. I'm not getting the boost. There we go. you technically don't even need like the boost. You just need like a really good coyote jump, right? So either thing works as long as you like just do the movement here good. Like that would have been an acceptably good coyote jump. And then if you don't get the best coyote jump, then at least you hopefully get a boost. And make it to the ledge anyway. It's tough, dude. This is a tough strat. Versus just doing this. Just going for it. Nice emote pancake. What's up, Rack Attack? Hope the vibes are better. Hopefully they weren't too bad yesterday. I think I did a over. If I were to assess the vibes yesterday, and to answer what your message, yeah, I'm doing great today. Any other childhood games that still resonate? There's a lot, but just to address the vibes yesterday as implied by your message. I know you weren't trying to bring that up, but I just want to kind of review what happened yesterday. Is God, how do I even say this? Like, my run was ass, but I think I had a better attitude than I did the day before, or like, I think it was like 3 days ago or something, I forgot what, but like, it was the day I got 2 126s in a row, and I was just like, it was like torture. At least with my 127 yesterday, I was like, I may have been a little bit of a bitch, don't get me wrong, I'll always be a little bit of a bitch on like a 126 or worse, even 125 or worse, but I think I kept the attitude a lot more. I think the vibes were better yesterday in that regard, for it being a bad run. And I'm trying to keep that same vibe today of just being chill. Like, that's why I put in the title, like, just chill vibes. Like, who cares about resets or whatever? Just like, keep the vibes chill. And I think I've been doing a good job. I could always be doing better. And I will be a bitch sometimes, but hopefully it's not like unwatchably cringe level of bitchiness, like self-loathing sadness. And I think I'm finding my way there. You know, that's like my assessment of hope things are better today. You know, like I think I am overall over the last few days getting better in that regard. Again, I know you weren't saying any of that. I'm just assessing myself lately. I feel like I'm not getting a boost here. Yeah, maybe hold out that skitter a little bit more. Banger music. Oh, that was good. Dude. Oh, that was good. Do I even need to do that initial charge? I don't think I do. I think I just walk up and jump charge it. Yeah, I think that's how I should do it. Just walk up and do that. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I finally figured it out. Look at that. Look how much better that is. Fuck that initial jump charge. That was so unnecessary. You just walk up to the right spot, so that way you got the position right, and then just do a single jump charge boost. You don't even need to be like that, pointing that far away. You could be like aiming like this way. And it works. Ladies and gentlemen, we figured out this jump, kind of. No, I'm not gonna say I'm 100% at it, but we're getting it. But yeah, so let's like say I'm coming off of here. Let me make the save state like here. So it's like, oh, whoops, I fucked up the supercharge. Like, how do I recover this? Like, oops, grab the greens and then... Ugh. Grab the greens, whoopsie daisy, and then do that. Oops. I could probably do it from this side as well. I'm like turning the camera the wrong way, but yeah, it does work from that side too. So say I get both the greens, do that. Yeah. Gotta practice it from both sides, just as like a recovery. Right? Because you don't know which way you're... More likely than not, you're gonna be facing this way. Because this is the side you're coming from. So this is like the faster recovery. So really, you should never be scared of like... of stopping the supercharge early. If you know that this wall, like, and I've done this wall jump with the supercharge enough times to know when it's gonna go well or go badly. It's best to press against the wall harder. Even if you bonk, you can do this shit. Grab the greens, do that, and make it. It's a hard recovery. I'm not saying it's easy, but it is like the right path. If you know the supercharge is going bad, it's better to stop here and go for this recovery than it is to, you know, knowingly supercharge through, like miss a green and then die, you know what I mean? So definitely got to be judicious there. Day old man, yeah, that's me. Whenever I do the charge onto the platform, it looks like I'm not gonna make it, but I do. It's a trick of the eye. Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, we're talking PS1 graphics here where, like, here's something fun to remember about this game. I'm gonna show you something. Talking about how things aren't quite as they seem in this game. This is like a really great way to illustrate that the platforms, the ledges, 3D space as you see it, it's all based around the field of view of the camera. And what that means is that certain textures and ledges and walls and stuff, they're going to meld and change depending on where I'm like pointing the camera. So let me show you like on this, can I do it on this portal? I know you can do it in, oh, you see that? Look at what's happening to the portal. It's like getting sucked into the camera. Do you see like on the bottom part of it where it's touching the grass? Look at that. It's like fully moving across the ground, right? But in the game engine, it's not. It's just how we're visually perceiving it with the camera. You see what's happening? So yeah, so to get back to what you're saying, like sometimes you'll glide towards a ledge and it looks like, oh, I'm not gonna make it. But the way the ledge's collision works, like the actual collision may not match visually with what you're seeing on screen for either the camera or just like misalignment purposes. This is a early 3D PS1 game, so it's just this is like an important illustration of that things aren't always as they appear visually, you know? Hitboxes for enemies and stuff, like these wizard enemies have like super disjoint hitboxes. Like when they're walking or running around, like they're certain wizards could like it's fucked up, especially in Blowhard. Like the disjoint hitboxes are crazy. How many eggs do I have? If I talk to him and then say no, I think it's because he said thank you. It doesn't work. I think I will go to Beastmakers, but I'm gonna go pee first and then probably do a run after that. Do a little bit of Beastmakers practice, and then I gotta work on not forgetting those fan chests, by the way. So yeah, BRB. Guys, I gotta do, I'm so glad Vane said, you said what I was thinking. I gotta do push-ups. It's time. But I'm gonna go to Beastmakers. And then do push-ups. Get a change of pace here. Alright, 20 big ones. Here we go. Point the fan at me. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, so let's get into some Beastmakers practice here. I thought it would load, or I think when you do this, it loads from the balloonist. So let's do that. Very nice. Let me see if I can set a save state while I'm coming off the balloon there. Yeah, that's like right before I get control of Spyro. Trying to see like what the best way to move there is. Oh, let me try it from a little earlier. When's the best time to let a kid play video games? Yeah, as early as I mean, I think any of us here are gonna say as early as possible is fine. Like, if you expose a kid to, and I think this is more than just video games, but just like any electronics, it's not necessarily like there's like a right age to introduce your kid to like video games, or an iPad is like a big one, or a phone. That you have to like decide as a parent like what path you want to send your kid down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be the authoritarian parent that has total control over their kid, I don't know you like that. I wouldn't be like that personally, but I know a lot of parents out there are very like, what's the word? Apprehensive about exposing technology to their children, especially at a young age, ages 1 to 3, or even 3 to 5, 3 to 6. You know, a lot of parents are understandably apprehensive about that. So you got to decide like whether you want to be the controlling authoritarian person in the relationship when it comes to that stuff. Is kind of just the truth about it. And you know, my personal view, if I was a parent, and I'm not a parent, so take this with a, you know, totally ignore this if you want, but is I would just let my kid have access, you know, to a, I'm never gonna limit access of something to a child, even if they're acting out or whatever, you know, like, Like, it's not, how do I put it? I'm like, I'm not God, you know? Now, granted, if the child's fucking up or they're addicted or, you know, whatever, then that's like another discussion about like limiting exposure and stuff like that. But just, I don't know. All you can do is really just be like, all right, here's the iPad, here's the video. It's better with an old school, I'll say this, it's better with an old school video game, especially if you have like a CRT, like a really big, scary like TV and stuff like that. Like, the kid is gonna be freaked out if you turn on Spyro on like this giant TV, like right here buzzing and stuff. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? So I think that's like a cool, I think that's kind of a cool way to introduce kids to technology, is to like put them in front of a big buzzing TV like this and see how they react. Do they like it? Do they? Chances are, and you're gonna be surprised by this, chances are they're gonna be like, whatever. They might screw with it for like a minute and then just be like, they're not gonna take to it like maybe you did as a kid, you know? Or maybe they will. So I'm all about like having like a big old school retro gaming setup, because that takes like effort to like play and enjoy. But if it's just like putting an iPad or a phone in their hand and just like letting them fuck with it like endlessly, then that could be like, I could understand like fucking wanting to limit that. But either way you spin it, it's all just, you know, entertainment, stuff that keeps you sedentary inside the house, you know. And for a kid in today's day and age, it's like, do we want them to end up like us? Because, or I'll say like me, do I want a kid to end up like me where I'm sedentary and I just sit here and play video games all day? It's like, do I really want to teach that to a kid? I don't know. I mean, like, it's just all these questions. I try to pose this advice as questions rather than like, you should do this. It's just, these are just questions to ask, you know? So, you know, to answer the question, what's the right age to expose a kid to video games or Spyro or whatever, is there's no right answer, you know? You could say as early as possible, you could say, you know, later on or whatever. And that goes for, especially that goes for any technology. That's part of why I don't want to be a parent, you know? Like, I don't want to be making those calls, man. I don't want to be like... I don't want to be controlling somebody else's life like that. I'm not there mentally, you know? I don't know if I ever will be. What's up, Arkanthen? Thanks for the good luck. Doctors say, if anyone starts a statement with doctors say, I mean, you gotta like that's like always, that's a signal that you have to fact check whatever they're gonna say yourself. Because it's kind of like saying, oh, this is like a fact. It's a fact that, you know, doctors say that, research has been done that. It's like, okay, well, that's just it's not saying that you're wrong, it's just saying that, oh, well, I guess I gotta do some research on that, you know? It's just funny, because it's like we read that, the initial reaction is like, oh, well, it must be true if doctors say. You know? When really it's just kind of an indicator that we have to do further research. But maybe you're right. Maybe the overwhelming consensus in the scientific community is that less than an hour, you know, whatever you said, less than an hour is screen time for a kid. That may be the consensus, but just interesting how there's like little signifiers in the way we talk that tell us that it's as if we're saying it's a fact, but really we're saying you should do more research on this. Just interesting. Interesting the way our language works. What's up, Arkanthen? Did I already say what's up to you like 5 times already? What up, man? For the 5th time. Let's see if I can get this fucking jump right. Didn't have a cell phone until high school. I had a cell phone in like I was like one of the lucky kids who was able to like borrow my mom's flip phone. Because, you know, my mom and dad had flip phones growing up. So like I was able to borrow like my mom's at school so I could call my dad, you know, or something if I needed. Which just ended up with me just downloading like, even back then on flip phones, you could download like games off of like their little digital store. So but it'd be like really like Snake and stuff, you know. I remember there was this stick fighter game that was like 5 frames a second. That was like a one-on-one fighter. And it was so janky, but I loved it. It had like these RPG mechanics to it. I remember loving that. I felt like such a badass at school, like on my mom's flip phone playing that. Times have changed. Let me try it the tiny world. It's hard, man. I just don't feel comfortable doing it that way. Yep, that's what happens when I flame charge that box. That's why I probably shouldn't. Oops. Meant to glide out of the, or flame out of the air. Supposedly that's faster. That's what they say. I don't know by how much. I should time this, actually. Let me do a save state right like here. This would be a good thing to time. Because I actually don't know whether it's faster or not. Or how much faster it is, if it is. Wait a minute. Is this correct? Because like they would be moving normally, right? Whatever. I'll just do it like this, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty much the same, in all honesty. I should do the timer when I hit that guy, right? So hard to 8.8. Gotta actually get it. Dude, the fucking Windows noise can fuck off. Thank you. Dude, it's tough. You gotta like jump charge off the ledge into that metal guy. Why is the... There we go. Save state. Oh my, come on. Yeah, jump charge. And then you miss the gem anyways because... God, this strat is dumb. It's almost as if I should just grab him before. You have to be like perfectly grounded to hit the hole. Let me just practice this without the timer. Just practice from right here. It's so hard. Maybe slide off? Like, that feels weird. Fuck. It's a lot more precise, I'll say this. I was getting like 8 point something before. Ugh. 8.7. Let me do it the old way now. 8 point... Dude, literally my way is fucking faster, dude. Maybe I'm just better practiced at it. I don't know. But, like, the only way you're gonna make this version faster is if you, like, hold a charge here and, like, have a perfect turnaround angle and don't get skipped, but, like, no. I'm not convinced that doing it this way is better at all. Like, you have to slide off that. You're still barely getting 8 point... Let's just say optimally 8.7, 8.8. Whereas this way... You're comfortably getting... Yeah, I mean, it's the same. It's basically the same. So yeah, I'm not doing this strat. It's harder and the same or slower, in my humble opinion. Now that flame charge I'd like to go for. That's a nice flame charge. Also, make a save state here. They say you can go for a triple like here. Like maybe that's the play rather than going here and doing this. But does it really matter again? Like, let's see. Let me make a save state right, I guess right here. You're trying to do 100% Spyro Reignited, but the flight controls are horrible. Do I like the gameplay? No. It's interesting. I'll say it's like an interesting game to like, for people, like when I watch speedruns of it, it's like, oh, okay, I get it, you know, like, but it's not for me. But yeah, obviously I prefer the originals if you couldn't tell. What's up, Dev? Good to see you, man. If you want like to see my candid opinions about Reignited, I made 2 videos. A very negative, scathing review of it, as well as a really positive reflection on it. So if you want to know more about my opinion on that game, you can check those videos out. Okay, so let's time this now. And I'll time it up until I hit that box. It's about 7 seconds. 1.2. This is the old way here. Pretend like I flame charged that. 7.1. We're about 7 seconds, maybe 7.1 or 2. I'll do one more. Whatever. Hold on, let me try it without doing a long ass glide there. Yeah, 7. It's about 7 seconds this way. Now, let's see what the alternate way would look like. It'd be killing this guy, not getting cucked by these, or maybe even just standing here and just like going for the triple, and then turning around. Because like maybe he won't hit you, you know? It's just hard. This is a really difficult triple to go for. I know this can be tripled. Or maybe do like a closer flame that grabs them both. Or a roll. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Not convinced. Here, let me just try it like quadruple flame, but going this way. Oh my god, the chicken's really good in the way. How much time is that? 8, 9. I wasted 2. The chicken wasted most of that time. Oh, yeah, man, that's like a full second slower doing that. The only way this is faster is if you hit this guy and then perfectly triple flame these. And then go that way. But at that point, you might as well just perfectly triple flame coming from this way as well to save that same time. Which is like kind of a fucking gigantic ask, you know? Unless there's like some technique to this that I'm missing. What's up, Master Gabe? What's up, Hecky? Welcome, welcome. 6 beers in 1 run. Yeah, the Japanese one. That one was funny. And you gotta jump, turn around anyways. It's like, say you get the triple here. You get a triple. You still gotta, like, turn around. So. Like, what does it even matter, you know? Like, for a task, this would matter, but for a human, this is like... The time saved from perfectly hitting this triple is, like, almost negligible, depending on your movement after. What's more important is that you set up the turnaround on the flame charge than that you actually get the triple. So yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that spot. Unless someone does it, like, better and I'll revisit it. I'll work on that spot a few times. Oops. Just start from, like, right here. Ooh, little song action, little music. Come on, hate that. What's up, Gliv Glove? Welcome, welcome. Ooh. That's not good. Okay, let's go back to here. Do that whole thing. A lot of jump charging there. I'm wondering if I should just charge through those boxes or not. Like, is that the play? Just charge through the boxes? A little too close to him jumping up, I think. Because I do that every time, missing fucking one of those greens. It might just be the safe play to, like, not risk that. Ugh. Such a hard room to clean up. It's like different every time, you know? Every time you do that room, it's a little different. Sometimes it makes more sense to double flame charge. Sometimes it makes sense to charge through. I gotta, like, get that room, like, to some degree of consistent. Dude, I'm, like, jumping way too close. You gotta get them, like, off camera a little bit. You gotta jump charge, really quick. Because that first jump charge helps get them off. Yeah. I should just not, like, yeah. I should just not even. Oh, recovery. What's up, 17 Lizards? Welcome, welcome. What's my least favorite level in the trilogy? I don't know, I have to think about that. In this game, it's probably Cove. Or like Bog or something. Well, speaking of Cove, I need to work on that, the bridge jump. So I don't fuck myself. Yeah, I feel like that charge jump around the bend is like not helping me. Yeah, if you miss this up, the cycle is all weird. I have yet to get like a good cycle in this level. So far in my runs lately. Dude, just give me the second box, man. That flame charge is so fucking annoying. Yeah, that's the other thing, is that, like, I could probably hit God Cycle without doing this strat. Like, I could just do it the old way. The good old way. You know, and still hit the cycle. But the question is like, could I hit a super cycle, you know? Like, if I do all of these routes, like, perfectly. Composer did prove that this this route here is like a second faster, or something like that, a little faster. But if it's still God Cycle either way, then like what does it matter, right? They say the bigger that you're talking about giving kids electronics, so they need big screens. That's what they say. Who says that? Is that what doctors say? I'm getting a lot of those messages. Doctors say, research says, they say. It's signaling to me that maybe someone should, you know, do some more research on it for anything that's being shared here. Sonic says that kids should get addicted to phones. Should get addicted to Cocoa Melon. That's what Sonic says. Well, you might be right. I'm not saying you're wrong. What's up, Lightning Runner? Have I been doing a good job keeping it chill, or am I, like, not chill at all right now? Let me know. Am I living up to the chill vibes title? You're freezing to death? That's how chill this stream is? Nice. So far, so good. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for being honest with me. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what it is you gotta, like, kind of cut off your, like, recharge a few times there. Just to really make sure you got the right angle on the double flame charge. Yeah. It's awkward having to recharge that much there, but it is what it is. I can make this. Oh, nope. Let's see if I... Hold on. Give me the cycle. Nice. Even though I missed the blue from that one guy. Nice. Nice. See how I'm like slightly behind? You guys probably can't see, but I'm like slightly behind cycle there, but I still caught it all. That's what I want whenever I fuck up in this level. Wait, hold on. Before I grab those, let me just start from here. That's what I want, is that movement. To where I fully go around the corner. Yeah. Otherwise it's doing that. Which is pretty similarly fast, but gotta love those doubles. Just might need to like glide a little bit for that second one. I wonder if I could do the strat like on that metal chest, like how I do in Dry Canyon, where I bonk on it to like get like a better exit angle. Come on, dude. Fuck. Leaves are turning. Yeah, I'm seeing them outside as well. We got a lot of trees out where I'm at, so yeah. We have a couple of red-leafed trees out here. It's very beautiful. I should really not go for this double. It's a cool double, but it's just like pretty inconsistent. You gotta remember that like a perfectly optimized double is like barely faster than just doing them both individually. So that like most of the time you actually do one in a run, do a double in a run, it's like gonna be suboptimal. Unless you can like get it every time, you know? So in this particular case, since I can't really get this every time, it's not really worth doing. So. Then the other thing is, can I get a better exit? What would be the ideal exit angle here? Maybe if I like went here and... Because that's a little too close for a flame charge, unfortunately. It's just that. I don't even want to bonk on that. Did you guys know you could get stuck right here? Pretty epic. Also, you can walk on top of these roofs. Sort of. You can roll on them. Secret area. A lot of little fun secret areas in this level that you can't really access normally. Alright guys, should I do a run? Is it about that time? Let's do it. Can we get a fun color? No, because I'm going to switch to the vanilla game. Sometimes when the music loops, it can call in the wrong audio. Lock it in. Who's ready for a run? Who wants to see a run today? Any runners in the chat? Turn on my PS2. Open up my splits again. I'm opening up a different set of I'm opening up a different set of splits from before. This is the 123 I got like 2 days ago, I think. I got a 123 a couple days ago, but it was just a couple seconds slower than the old one I was running against. But it has a much more balanced set of time loss than the splits I have been running against, which is like a really old, shitty 123. Or it's like one of my first 123s I got coming back, like last week or something. So yeah, here's a more modern run to compare against. And yeah. See if we can get some Nestor skip. I'm not going to stress Nestor skip too hard right now. The music being delayed? Am I tripping? Anyways, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. I think I was tripping about that. I was like, did the music delay there? Yeah, I think it was fine. I think I'm tripping.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
The music was delayed for real. Any other stoned chatters? Let me know. Almost. That was a close one. Give it another Nestor there. Give it like 5 Nestors. If it starts to go badly here over the next few attempts, I'll call it. It's my rule. 5 to 10. No more than 10 Nestors per attempt.
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
I need to ask a composer how to do the Nestor skip practice on the this version of the codes. What have I been averaging? Like my average runs have been, God, I want to say, it's been all over the place. I've gotten a few 123s. I've gotten like a 124. I've gotten a few 126s, a 127. I got like a 131 like last week. So the average probably is not very good. The average is probably like a 126 or something.
Okay, rolling.
Skewed by a few bad runs. But I think I'm playing personally at like a 122, 121 level if things go my way, essentially. Like, you know, without all these crazy mistakes, you know, and horrible recoveries. I'm just going to talk to Nestor on this one. I am going to be behind on these splits, though, so I may... Let's see if we can catch up. I think we can catch up to them. I'll be a little behind, but that's alright. What's up, Ash? Thank you for the good luck.
Find dragons first. That's all I can.
And hey, I'll tell you what, like, if I really have the worst artisans of my life right now, like, not sub 12 artisans, then I'll reset if I must. But let's see if we can get it. To be fair, I have not really been practicing artisans. I've been really focusing my practice in loot and Wizard Peak and some terrace today. So we'll see. Nestor costs 16 seconds. But remember, my runs lately have been losing an average of 20 to 30 seconds in Artisans alone, which means if I play this homeworld well, I can come back on these splits before the end of Artisans, potentially. Not saying that's gonna happen, but, you know, for the splits I'm playing against, you know, if that's just the case for Artisans, imagine the rest of the game, you know. So I'm gonna be behind here for sure, but there is still very much hope for this run. And that's part of the reason why I'm not being so serious about Nestor right now. It's like, you know what? We just need to focus on the run for now. Once I start putting down 122s more consistently, then we can start like forcing Nestor a little more. And like I said, I still need to learn how to use the Nestor Skip practice tool, or like how that even works from Composer. Because as far as I understand, it's just a part of the current version of the practice codes, though I could not find any way to activate that. It might be some like hidden button combination or something. Nice. Oh, this way. Oh, I almost had that red. That was really close. Got lucky with that jump. What's up, Chloe? Thank you for the good luck. Probably gonna be a weird cycle. Oh, we're good. A little slow. Beautiful. I wonder if maybe I could like flame charge left roll that instead of flame charge jump fade. Oh. Yeah, jump charge after that second guy is the play. I've been fucking up this fountain lately. Let's see if I don't here. Dude, you see what's... I'm landing too far on the right of the fountain is the problem. I need to work on that. Literally every run I've been getting trolled by the fountain. Leading me to believe it's a me problem. Landing too far to the right there. It's more lenient to the left. On the second, on the actual roll jump part. Oh, trying to get too fancy. Losing like, we'll just say I'm losing like 5 seconds here. Between that missed flame charge and missed fountain. Typical bad Stonehill from me here. Nothing. I just watch this break even on these splits. Totally par for the course here. Yeah, it's tough to remember that the roll exists, like to just whip it out on a whim without like really premeditating it. Yeah, I barely lost 2 seconds there. Thank you, Iris. Me too. But, you know, it's okay if not. It is okay if my runs are ass, everybody. You just have to say it out loud. I am willing to reset if it gets really ugly, especially in these next 2 levels. But I'm still trying to keep the vibes like no resetty chill, or low resetty chill. We'll see. We'll see what's in store for us. I think that gem should be right in my way anyways. Ugh, that's gonna be an annoying cleanup. I was really hoping that flame charge would stretch. Oop. Charge jump is not smart. Yes, all the eggs are needed for 120. Correct. Playing it safe. Stop it. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That is not how you do that. Never losing. Oh, I guess these splits fucked up terribly in Town Square. Nice. What's up, Suboomer? See that route? I'm learning, I'm learning. Oh, God. Are the... We know all the eggs are needed, but are all the smegs needed? That is a question. Come on, that didn't grab. Fucking wake up, Sparks. Oh. Almost good. Gotta remember to flame charge slide off that. Or like charge jump, flame charge slide off. Instead of just walk off flaming. Oop. Forgot to go for the single dog there. Probably losing some time here. Oh, that would have won. Playing it safe on the exit. Not good. I need to figure out that exit a little bit more. Because now that I do more dog skips, I want to like pause exit, but like if you don't get the double flame charge right, it's kind of like awkward as fuck. Oh, almost. I came from a weird angle there. Ugh. You slut. Yeah, this is like such a typical Artisans for me with these strats lately. Like I have yet, what is it, 1140? I have yet to get like a fucking run that just does all of the Artisans strats the way I want to. Especially towards the end there, coming out of Toasty, it's very awkward. We need to work on it. I've been working on it, but I've been, to be fair, I've been distracted by like loot and Wizard Peak, which I hope to nail, you know, to do the alternate strats there on this run. I've decided that I'm done playing it safe in those levels. If I'm not playing it safe in Artisans, what am I doing playing it safe there where it actually does save more time? So, we'll get there. I should have peed before this run as well. Oh well, drink more water, I guess. Surely that will help. But yeah, I've been back to this category for like, what, 2 weeks to a month? And I have yet to get a good Artisans, which is like pretty... I think it just speaks to the no reset-y approach I've been having. You know, it's like, I could sit here and reset for Artisans, like, you know, and honestly, I should be proud of myself that I haven't done that. Like most speedrunners would get trapped doing, you know. So I gotta commend myself, honestly. But it does mean that I have to stomach some pretty ugly paces from time to time. At least this one's like okay. For not having Nestor skip, it's like okay. Not exactly world record material or anything. That's fine. You guys like the YouTube thumbnail of Spyro's ass flying in that level? Wow, 11:23. I always thought like 11:26 was like the peak. But yeah, I could see that 11:23. Pretty crazy. Is it 11:0x with Nestor skip now? Has anyone done like sub 11 yet? Imagine that, dude. Sub 11 one day. Oh. Uh-oh. As long as I don't take damage here, that's fine, because there is the alternate ending that doesn't waste a sparks. So it's all good. Free sparks here? No. Nowhere to... he's always nowhere to be found when you need him. He only shows up when you don't need him. The fucking fodder at the beginning. That's just like a fact of the universe. I'll grab him later, I guess. Add jump charge. Pools, beaches, and hot tubs. Is that still a category on Twitch that you can like look up? It's like, might as well just call it porn. Let's make a category for porn, but we're not gonna call it porn. Wow. Didn't even know you could hit that guy early like that. Oops, I fucked up. Yep, saw that coming. Come on. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we fucking go. What I wanted was to do spinless there, actually. I just didn't, like, the jump didn't come out, so I got all flustered. Fuck off, dude. Terrible cleanup. Yeah, that section either goes perfectly or terribly, you know? It's like, the way, you know, there's just no in between. But yeah, that was kind of disappointing, not even being able to set up spinless. Alas. Yeah, the triple treats were nice at least. At least I was like, I was starting to feel the energy. That's the thing with that spin jump is like, depending on your movement up to it, like you might kind of gas yourself up a little. I was feeling a little gassed up before that spin jump, which is probably why I probably pressed the X button like too early or something. I like pressed the buttons too quick, and, you know, because I was like, yeah, hitting all this triple treats and stuff, you know. Oops. Whoops. Oh my god, dude. Come on. At least I'm alive. No damage abuses here, right? Oops. Did not mean to hit him. Yeah, too far left. I didn't want to tap it back to the right because that usually confirms the bad bird. Oops. What the... Again, just another missed jump. Pressing this X button too quickly. Stupid. Jimmy Dongs or French toast? Probably Jimmy Dong. Because that's like more of a complete meal. It's got like veggies and, you know, meat and stuff. No, you're kidding. Ugh. I didn't need that. It's fine, guys. I'm only losing time. It's fine. Come on, dude. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that my early game is kind of sloppy right now. Like, I have not been... I need to remember to practice, like, my early game. Because of all the shit I'm doing now, you know? Like, I'm definitely not back to 100% in these levels at all. I forgot to hit the thing. You see, it's like... And I'm getting so caught up in, like, the really crazy strats later in the run that I'm, like, forgetting to work on these. My practice sessions, if I'm gonna practice for, like, an hour and a half before runs, like, I gotta, like, hit some early game stuff, you know? This was just sloppy. Just disgusting. But still green on these splits. I will take that. As long as I'm green, you know? Never mind what I'm green comparing to, but that I'm green at all, you know? Sometimes that's all I need for my caveman brain. Why is PP Small 50k? I don't usually like expect people to redeem. It's the reason why they're expensive, the channel point redemptions, is because I don't want. I feel like it isn't as meaningful if it's just like people are just spamming it. Like I don't want people spamming them, you know. And when someone does redeem one, I want to be like, oh hey, thanks for the lurk, you know. Like that took some effort for you to do. So like thanks for. It's like saying like, hey, I've been lurking, you know. So if I make it like a small amount, then it's just stupid and people will spam it, you know? It's more special when it's like expensive, is the way I see it. $10K was good, dude. People, you're underestimating how many channel points people have here. There's probably like a good dozen people here right now that could just spam a 10K redemption like for like 5 minutes straight. Yo, Pat, thank you for the LOL. Love you, man. It's like, thanks for the lurk, dude. Like, that's not easy to achieve, you know? Shoutouts to Pat. So yeah, that's why they're expensive. So I could actually recognize you for the lurk, you know? I don't think YouTube has channel points. It does have like this weird like chatter leaderboard point system, like just for sending a lot of messages. I'm not sure if they still have that. That was like a newer thing they introduced recently. I don't pay attention to that. Because it like just rewards people for like just spamming bullshit in a chat. It's like, oh wow, you chat a lot. Wow, like here's, you know, you're so cool for that. It's like, I don't know about that. What's up, Shuey? Thank you for the prime. You chatted the most. It's as if YouTube is like intentionally pointing out the most annoying bitches. This guy chatted the most today. He's #1 at being a fucking bitch. Yeah. Kidding. If you chat a lot, you're not a bitch. No. I'm just saying it awards bitchiness. But yeah, thank you for the prime, Shuey, and the lurk as well. Love you, man. Yeah, #1 guy. Loser. Forgot to go for. I keep forgetting to go for the pole strat though. Chris LBC. IL strat. Kind of have a headache a little bit. Maybe it's from all the caffeine I had this morning. Or you know what it is I'm coming down from being faded. That's what it is. Smoked weed and drank a bunch of coffee this morning. That'll do it. 2 hours later, you know. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness gracious. Can we please just do it? I hate that this route is faster and it looks like so much jankier. I miss my side swipes. Damn. Chugging water over here to keep this headache at bay. Hopefully it doesn't get too much worse. I have to stop the run. But I'm okay for now. Still got a lot to go here. Did I goon this morning? You know what? I did. And I had sex last night, so... You know what? This is all probably contributing to my head possibly being a little depleted. My brain. The blood to my brain being depleted. Dopamine overload, you could say. Or dopamine crash, you know? Tried to turn around. Yeah, 26, 25, that's all right. You know, it's not good, but that's all right. This is like what is it? Like just less than a minute behind world record right now. Maybe 40, 50 seconds. So, yeah, it could be worse. What's up, Mana Hall? Whoops. Like, I'm not looking at the game there. Yeah, lay it on me, Saboom. Lay it on me. It's gonna hit. You're dry. I thought about that. I really did think about that. How much faster is it, do you reckon? Isn't it like the same? But now that like now that like boosted jumps are a thing, dude, this is quite a start to the level here. That was a powerful start by me. Yeah, right. Is it faster though, do you think? Or like what's your take on the timing difference? Have you timed it, like time compared it? I know it's kind of hard to like time a whole level reroute like that. Should have jump charge there. Should save a second or so, so similarly to Town Square, like, optimally it saves a second. I'll look into it. Where can I find it? Like, which one of your runs? Like, do you just do it? Because I don't know if you do it in runs anymore? Can I, like, look at your PB and find it? Or no? I don't know if it's on maybe it's on Flazuki's alternate route playlist. It might be there, if it's anywhere. It's in the TAS? Oh, okay. Thank you for the intel. Yeah, correct, Apodge. Are you talking about are you describing how to make French toast, Megan? That's funny. Me and Saboom just talking strats, Megan talking French toast recipes. Good Alpine. And besides the start, it was a okay Alpine. Thank you. Ooh, too quick. Oh my god, I almost died. Make it. Be a terrible cycle too. It's on the all playlist. Okay, I'll look there for it, so that way I don't have to like adapt task strats. Yeah, someone remind me to look at Dry Canyon tomorrow. Saboom Canyon. Yeah, cinnamon's good on French toast, so is a nutmeg. And like in the batter for the French toast, so that way it kind of like toasts onto the thing. Cinnamon and nutmeg are clutch. And by the batter, I mean the egg wash. I always use those terms incorrectly. In the egg wash. Oh. Get the slide off. Don't worry, guys. This is the only level where the music cuts out on this disc. So don't fret. It's only a little awkward. All right, keeping it together. Losing a little time there, but keeping it together. Guys, what do you think if I just unbanned everybody? Like, for a day? Like, especially on YouTube? What if I just unbanned every account that didn't have, like, a racist name or something? That was like a very slow version of that turnaround. Might as well just do it the old way. I don't feel comfortable with that squid strat at all. But what I will do is the Super Dave supercharge here. Ban everyone for a day. Just close my chat. Well, hopefully this isn't too much speed. We'll see. Yeah, it is. Okay, I have to do this back up. Look at me, dude. Good thing I practiced that. That was close. I'm not gonna say this is fast, but at least it's not terrible. Did I get the other two guys, though? Yeah, I did. Yeah, just making sure. You got everything. The egg thief roll-off happens when you can't reach the island with supercharge. Ordinarily, if I'd have done the strat right, I would have reached the island with supercharge and not have to have done that. Yeah, I'll be careful exiting this level. This is my first time trying this route. I might have missed stuff. He's already collected. Another cool thing about this route is that guy's already collected. Losing time. Unsurprisingly losing time for the backup. At least it's not like catastrophic. $1:23.26 is not the world record. World record is 1:19.57 by me, which is a lot faster. But the way I measure it is this column that says recent is just a recent run that I've got that I consider like decent for my current skill level. And then the AVG is my average run column, which is calculated across all of the recent runs I've done automatically by live split. So, yeah, you know, I'm comparing to runs that are roughly like 3-4 minutes behind the world record, basically. Which might seem like a lot, but that's still like pretty good in this category. Oops. I wish. No, that was sloppy. I could have made that back up, but it's too sloppy. Really? Please hit the guy. Ugh, classic. That makes sense for how sloppy the first half was. Oh, don't exit. Okay, gotta be on my toes here. It's that ending of Blowhard as well as the fan chests in the Beastmakers homeworld that I still do by accident with bad muscle memory. Gotta be careful. Yeah, almost through the run there. Yeah, who here is enjoying the run? Post a squished wizard or any other emote of your choosing. Oh, I wish I'd have got that. No, I'm gonna play this safe. I know that seems stupid, but I just didn't trust it. I didn't trust that I wasn't about to go Sparks. Which honestly, maybe I should have, because it would have made more sense to grab the chicken here. I kind of pussied out there, to be honest, but... I've seen that section enough times to know that it was not promising. So, I guess better safe than sorry, right? You don't have emotes? Emojis work if you're on YouTube. I'll take an emoji. But if you want emotes on YouTube, you can hit me with a membership, just saying. Just a crumb of e-begging. Give me that. I think this is God Cycle. I think. I don't even know. No way. Come on. I should have just charged him. There goes my cycle. Or does it? No, come on, man. I almost recovered that cycle, dude. Hopefully I didn't miss a gem back there. I'll be careful exiting. I had that recovery, dude. I had it. I gotta wait a few seconds for this stuff. Okay, still saving some time there, not bad. As much as I wish I'd have got the cycle, I still played it out. Recovered pretty well. What's up, Chloe? Great to see you. Go, Chloe. Yo, Vane with the super sticker. Thank you for the $5, man. Yeah, I'm just now realizing that, like, my alert feed doesn't show super stickers. So I, like, wonder how many super stickers I've missed, like, over the last, like, however many months. Probably a lot. Because I know I've heard my alerts go off, but, like, it doesn't show. I've probably missed a bunch of people, like, giving me money. Good thing this backup chat client shows it. Yeah, most of the time people just do super chats instead of super stickers. But they're like the same thing, basically. Or if it's not, if it's on a not live stream video, like just a normal YouTube video, then it's called super thanks, not super chat. There's like a million different like super dupers on YouTube. It's kind of confusing. I almost forgot to go for these. Somehow got that without the triangle strats. I'll take it. Oh no, thank you, Vane. I'm not complaining at all. I'm glad for you, dude. Thanks for being a generous homie. Yeah, fan chest, fuck. I literally almost forgot it right there. Who up cranking their hog? Any hog crankers in the chat? Super weird hog there. That hog was cranking it for sure. I feel like I always get a little too close to that last one. I need a flame charge a little earlier and turn off to the side with him. New routing? No, this is pretty much the normal route here. Nothing special. Some little things that I do that other players don't, like this part right here, for example. But nothing major. Also, a lot of people don't go for this. That little charge jump. Good. Jump, dude. Oh, this is bad. Oh. Yep. 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 That was pretty bad. That's okay. The rest of the level was good. Hopefully we're not losing too much time. Oops. That's really slow. Alright. A minute ahead. Officially 122 pace. Yeah, that section is annoying as fuck. Got that right. Oh, come on. Keep missing that guy. Give me the fucking gem. Do. Ugh. Dude, hit him. Oh my Jesus Christ, this is ass. Really? Really sloppy start there. Thank you, Dylanor. I think that's it, yeah. Just have to make sure. No D-pad strat. Not exactly perfect, but I'll take it. You want that green guy to be like as out of the way, or as not out of the way as possible. You want him to be like perfectly in your way. Days Bag of Bones time. I've been failing this on all my runs lately. Let's see if I get it here. You know what? I'll take it. Could be worse. All right. The thumbnail is sus. You can see Spyro's bow. I was wondering if someone was gonna comment on that goofy ass thumbnail. I'm glad you like it. Jump. Where's the jump? I keep missing these jumps out of charge. Bonk there. Oops. A little sloppy. Come on, Blue. That's crazy work by Sparks. That was like unlucky gem RNG and like unlucky Sparks hating me. Yeah, not quite a 53 Beastmakers, but, you know, I'll take it. I'll take a mid 54. Dude, oh my god, again with the dropped inputs, ladies and gentlemen. Can't catch the cycle now, this is time loss. Ugh. Don't you hate that? It's just like you think you're pressing an input, and it just doesn't come out. Good lord. I'm going for this. Oh! I'm slick. Finally getting that for one. Probably should have flame charged him. $54.35. Not the worst. What's up, time traveler? Good to see you, bud. I don't think I've had egg salad, but I've never had eggplant salad. Thank you, Cobra Dog. The mushroom didn't know it hit him. Oops. Hello, dude. No, man, I haven't missed that in a run since coming back. I'm just gonna go the long way. I don't want to embarrass myself by failing to turn around. Haunted Towers the long way. I should learn the backup where you like do a bump off the side of the end of the ramp to get all the way up here without needing the wind tunnel. Whirlwind, whatever. Should learn that just as a backup. That is a thing. Ugh. Okay, that's somehow... Nope. Dude, super sloppy on that. Definitely losing time on this level. Hopefully like minus a minute 10 after the split. No, you can't use that strat in 120% because the cycles, you can't like manipulate the cycles correctly approaching it while collecting all the gems before that section. You have to intentionally avoid triggering Metalhead early by doing certain movement before the first phase, which you can't do in 120% because you have to collect everything. Hopefully I got the green there. You like how my stream has no tags? Yeah, man. Who needs them? We're good on lives. Yeah, my people will find me. We don't need no stinking tags around. We don't need none of this metadata. I think the Human Theory task does a better version of that cleanup though. Okay, yeah, like I said, around a minute 10 behind because I missed the proxy. The split on the right compares to an average run calculated by live split. So close, so close. So like it takes all of my no resets, at least on these splits. It takes all my no resets of these splits and kind of combines them together into like an average, you know. It's not always the most accurate thing, but it's just like an alternate set of slower splits to look at. Whoops. Something a little bit more lenient besides just comparing just to a run, you know. Why compare it to one run when you could compare to two? Just anything for a green split, you know. I'll take any justification. Yeah, I think the splits command is fixed on Twitch, but not YouTube, maybe. Thanks for fixing that, Megan. So you can, I think you can copy it from Twitch if you wanted. Like, I can do those early flames in practice, I just struggle on that last one in a run. You freestyled it, I'll take it. I like it. I like the creativity. I don't know why I jumped there. Favorite day of the week? I don't know. Wednesday? What's today? Yes, dude. Fucking swag god. If I was really a swag god, I'd go for the pause exit here, but I'm not ready for it yet. I'm not ready. I didn't practice it at all today, so we're gonna not go for that. Especially while this run is like pretty decent. Solar, thank you for the good luck. So I might not go for the JX turnaround here. Just because I've been like losing my supercharge. Like I haven't been bonking it, but I've been losing the supercharge a lot on it. So I'm gonna look at that more before I go for that again. I think that was everything. See how the cycle looks, might be awkward. Pray for me. Oh, man. It's fine. That's about as close as you can get without getting it. Also, fuck that turkey. I'll try to grab that turkey on my way back somehow. It's gonna be awkward. Should just flame that, really. Yeah, I have to like grab him over here. Actually, I'll let him go for a little while longer. See if I can get him on the comeback here. This is like losing time, if you can't tell. Not making it up here early. Yeah, get him on the comeback. Almost, though. Not a bad attempt, I will say. Oops. Give some special attention to the red spring chest there. Alright, keeping it even with the splits. The splits had a similar fuck up. Like, they didn't die, but they didn't get the bump, you know? Yeah, boy, 3,000 with the super chat says, hey, Dale, love the stream. Always impressed, demoralized by my skills. Any tips for learning 120? Check out my 120% tutorial walkthrough video. It's on my YouTube channel. It's a total beginner route. Nothing too crazy. You got this. What's up, Swan Song? Dude, I am winning. This run's doing pretty well, actually. Knock on wood. We'll see where I can find... We'll find a way to choke it. Don't worry. I always have a way. Oh my god, please make it. This should still work. Yeah, we're good. You get a little bit of leniency there. I think I got the other green there. It looked like that was a manual collection. We'll be careful exiting. You go on lives, I think. Just wanted the free sparks there. Should consider charging onto that platform. Ugh. Alright. Solid. Just a solid run, you know, honestly. It's not blowing, you know, not blowing anyone's dick off. But it's pretty solid. This is like barely... This is like low 122 pace, according to my splits. Low 122, high 121 if I play this endgame well. We'll see. A little late with the flame, but it's all good. Oh. Had to wait it. Better safe than sorry. Almost had that cycle. Go around this way. A little awkward, but whatever. Oh, come on, almost. Dude. Control. That was almost like a really strong code. It got a little sloppy at the end. Dude. Fake gold, ignore it. Basically even. I would have saved like 5 seconds. With a better ending. Just got a little trolled. Just like there, I got trolled. Everything trolling me! But that's code for you. Uh-oh. What's my life count anyway? Get in. Oh my Jesus Christ. 1. Okay, we're good. I gotta stay locked in here. I can't get too flustered from this stupidity. Just gotta take it as it comes. Take it as it comes. Don't get too... Don't let your ego dominate you now. Just relax. Deep breaths. Oh, see, I'm not gonna get that. I should have gone around the other way. It's catching up to me, everybody. The slop is catching up to me. I was able to go this whole run pretty solid, but now the slop is catching up to me. I can feel it. I can feel it! Am I losing my mind right now? I think that was everything. I'm gonna YOLO this. No! Oh, this is big time loss. That's like RIP 121 right there. But good recovery. Yeah, we got everything. I didn't need to do that extra glide right there, but I just wanted to be extra safe. Because the gems don't, like... You can only see the shimmer every 2 seconds. You actually can't see the gems if you were to miss one there. Oh god. Keep it moving. I'm guessing we're losing like 10, 15 here. Maybe 20. Pretty sloppy Twilight. We're in here. May not be a 121, but we're still in this. Oh my god, I'm kind of nervous for this credit skip. I gotta be mentally prepared for throwing this. Like, if I miss this credit skip, it's okay. It was still a good run. I don't want to be sad. You know what I mean? Even though I've been kind of grinding for a run like this for the past month straight. Like, it's okay if I don't get credit skip. Even though, like, I really should not even be, like, pre-coping it. Like, I can just tell that, like, if I don't say that out loud, I am gonna be sad if I miss it. So. It's okay. It's okay to be sad if I miss it, by the way, but it's just, like... Just pre-cope, like, it's all good, my friends, it's all good. I'll be a little sad, though. And that's alright. As long as I don't go like full depressed mode. As long as I can still recognize this run for being strong regardless. Strong by my current standards, for sure. Oh, I forgot to go for the slide off there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love it. And the little fake gold too on top. Look at me. Good as shit. Give me the 122, ladies and gentlemen. For the memes, I am gonna go for the Super Dave route here. Just because I've been practicing. I'm probably gonna fail it though. So it might cost me like 10 seconds, but we'll see. No! Oh man, I had that. I pressed triangle one frame too early. Oh, my heart. That's okay. Back to the old route. Oh man, I had it, dude. Ugh, pain. I was like, where are the metal chests? Hello. Open the door too late. Go for the 2-ball at least. 2-ball strat right here. Can I get it? No, I can't. That wasn't high enough of a bounce. At least I got that. As long as I get that, hey, you know, it's all bong water under the bridge, right? Almost. It was almost a crazy ass fucking loot. Oh, give me that. Dude. Hey, you know what? It all worked out. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes. It was worth it. It was worth the time loss just for the 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
And I'm happy for the Dragon World.
Yeah, man.
I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my Dragon days butting heads with
Feels good, man. It's okay. I've been back to this category for, like, as I said earlier, about a month. Thank you, Vane, for the super chat. Nice emo dry pancake. If you guys enjoyed that run, before I give a little, like, review or whatever, if you enjoyed the run, thank you for watching. Feel free to drop a sub, prime, super chat, membership. If you like what I'm doing here. I like what I'm doing here. I mean, call me crazy. I quite liked that run. Even though, you know, it's just a 122. You know, it's not a world record or anything, but I've been kind of grinding hard. I mean, I've gotten some near 122s in the last week, and it's like, bro, can we just fucking get one? So it really feels cathartic to just fucking get one, dude. And that run did a lot of cool shit in it as well. Thank you, Bombs, for the 200 bits, to the 2222. Can we get 2222 bits in the chat? And J-Duth with the 5 YouTube gifted. Very generous, J-Duth. I love you, man. This run is 5th place. That's kind of an insult. It's like, I know I'm supposed to be like, oh, that was so good. 5th place. Maybe I shouldn't be so proud of this run. It's only 5th place. I have 9th, 5th, and 1st. Dude, I think you're underestimating how many runs I've done of this game. I've gotten like every time from 1st to 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th at any given moment, like. But you mean, if you're just talking about in the last week or so, then yeah, that makes sense. You know, really, I think in the modern era, like, a good run is like a 121. At this point now, I think for me, a good run is like a 121. Well, but this 122 was still very admirable. It was good recovery, I would say. For the 122 is good recovery. We hit some pretty, we hit some new strats here. We did the Super Dave, Wizard Peak. We almost hit the Super Dave loot. I got the Fool Flop in the Dreamweaver's Homeworld for the first time. I got the triple chest. I got like Beastmakers Homeworld strats with the jump at the end of the Homeworld. So we did some like pretty cool stuff in this run. It was a kind of a sloppy art. I think with a not so sloppy Artisans, this would have easily been a 121 for sure. My world record is 119.57. All right, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll see what I do next. If I want to do another run, I might not. I might play RuneScape. You know, who knows? But yeah, either way, I'll be right back. Thanks for watching, by the way. BRB. I'm back. Wait, hold on. I need one thing. I'm almost back. I don't have any beer, so it's a celebratory Coke. Coke Zero. Cheers. Delicious. Alrighty. So, what do you guys think? Should we run against these splits or not? They are Nestorless. Like, I could get ahead of these splits. Like, I could easily get like 20-30 seconds ahead of these splits with a good Artisans. I think I should save them, huh? All right. Well, I don't know. I don't really want to do another run. I might play some RuneScape right now. Yeah, GG's. GG's indeed. Let me do this. Let me do a little practice here. Work on this little jump. Getting a lot better at my boosted jumps. Today's a good boosted jump day. Oh wait, I tried to save state. See, that's the thing, is I tend to do this boosted jump from too low, is the problem. I gotta do it from higher. From there. Ooh, almost. There you go. That's it. Should probably learn the Saboom Dry Canyon, but I might wait till tomorrow to do that. You got cherry Coke? Dude, nice, nice. Another run has the potential to be fun. Why would it be really funny if I did another run? I know you guys want to see another run. You don't have to reiterate that. I'm aware that's what you guys want. I'm just telling you, I'm probably not going to do one. I've exerted enough mental energy on this game for one day. Hey, but I'm happy with that 122. I'm happy with all the practice I did and all the strats I've been incorporating on that 122. You don't like cherry Coke? You remember when you had vanilla? Yeah, vanilla Coke is better than cherry Coke. I agree with that. But I just prefer normal Coke. Like, normal Coke is the GOAT. Or Mexican Coke or whatever. You know, just basically normal Coke. Thanks for watching the tutorials. Yeah, I got the whole playlist there. But for beginners, make sure you watch the full playthrough tutorial, the beginner tutorial. Because all those ones I recorded back in 2021 of each individual level are, like, partially outdated and mostly not beginner friendly. They're just me reviewing, like, a former record, essentially. Which, you know, definitely watch those for entertainment value if you want. But for actually learning this game, the beginner full playthrough is what you want. But it's nice that that playlist is there, because if you're ever wondering, like, oh, is there like a harder way to do this? You can like reference, you can go to the individual level tutorial and be like, oh, that's what he does. Or that's at least what 2021 version of me does, which is mostly going to be pretty accurate. I would say it's going to be like 90% accurate to today. Man, it's hot in here. There's a fence that you could glitch into by pressing square. Oh, I don't know. You might be talking about the door clip in Autumn Plains, or in, pardon me, in Summer Forest to get to Crush early. But maybe you're not. Do I really want to play RuneScape on stream? Who here actually wants to see some RuneScape? I might just go offline, to be honest. I think I've had enough for one day. I'm hot. I can play RuneScape on my own, you know. If I had beer, I would like consider doing the chug every level up thing. I would consider it, but I might just call it. I don't know. Yeah, shoutouts, by the way, shoutouts to Michael in the chat for finally getting those boots from the, for completing the Stronghold of Security. What a legend. Let's raid. I raided Dylan the other day. Should I raid Arugula? Let's see who else is. Pardon me. Let's see who else is on. Oh, here's a guy I don't follow. Jaren Makes Music doing 14 tally. And he's got a really cute layout as well. Let's raid this dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy beer. Good idea. Everybody have a beautiful day. Guys, before this raid kicks off, can we get 2 Twitch subs to get us back to 600? We're at 598. 2 Twitch subs. Any 2 primers in the chat? Where are you at? Anyone got a prime sub? Oh, we just need 2. I did get a 122 222, and all I need is 2 more subs. Can we do it? Maybe not. It's okay if not, but either way. You guys have like 1 minute. Oh my god, I chugged my Coke in you guys' honor. Great stream today, by the way. Really great progress being made in this game. Very happy with how it's all gone and how it's all went. And Beard with 1. Can we get somebody to back up Beard? 1 more person. Going once, going twice. We're at 599. And Flower Puppers, let's go! Oh my god, Chugger's in the chat, guys. Thanks for making it a fabulous day. Thanks for hyping it up all the way to the end. I will catch you guys tomorrow, and yeah, maybe we'll do some RuneScape with beer after runs then. So, see you guys when I see you. Peace out. Mwah.